Hey, welcome back to So Long Tobacco Road. So Elliot Cadeau and the North Carolina Tar Heels certainly had a disappointing end of last season. And one of the things that I think that was most disappointing for Cadeau was that as the season went on, especially you saw it in the ACC tournament, you saw it somewhat the NCAA tournament, is that teams just simply quit guarding him. A lot of them stood back in the lane or darn near back in the lane. They didn't guard them. Carolina, in close games, at times were having to play 4-on-5, especially if the team had made it into a half-court game or at least a half-court game for Carolina. And it started, it hurt them in the Alabama game. It just started to wear on the Tar Heels offense. So coming into this season, obviously you hear this every year, player X is really grinding on improving in the places where he struggled. Well, Elliot Cadeau actually did that. And you could tell by how he's playing that he has a lot more confidence in his offense. And I'll say this, you will learn a lot from a player's misses. And when you see Cadeau shooting the three-point shot and the rotation of the ball and what the miss looks like, the miss is so much better this year than last year, which is also part of the improvement. It's not only shooting a higher percentage, it's what does those misses look like? And right now, his misses are online. On top of that, what you see out of Cadeau is last year he attacked spots and spaces for his teammates in a sense. Spots and spaces, get a better passing angle, look down, get it down low in the middle of their better passing angle, getting RJ set up and other guys set up from last year. Now this year, what you're seeing is playing off 2 feet, attacking space and spots with the threat of being a scorer. And the scoring portion is no longer an afterthought. The scoring portion is no longer, oh, well, if I get to the spot and they've taken away what I had planned on doing, then I'll shoot it, which is another reason why he wasn't an accurate shooter last year. This year, you're seeing the attack to the spots, the attack of space with a purpose. Look at his footwork. Look at his angles. Look at those things, and they'll tell you that his mentality this season is completely different. Hence, the shooting percentages are different. He's 40%, 4 for 10 from 3. He's not overshooting it, so he's not shooting it to prove everyone wrong, but he's shooting it with more confidence in construction of an offense that is asking to play faster, that is asking to be a little bit more perimeter oriented because Carolina doesn't have the bigs that they've had in the past. So he's doing these things with a need to do these things without saying, oh, I finally have this freedom, let me abuse it. So he's doing it in the construction of what Carolina wants to do. He's 4 for 10 there. And on twos, he's 9 for 17 from the field, 48.1% overall counting the threes, but 9 for 17 on twos, which is a little bit over 50%. So that's where you're seeing the improvement. Now, that's going along with having 23 assists on the season. That's in 3 games, so it's a little bit over 7 assists per game. And the thing I like is, let's get the defensive rebounds up. So he's had 3, 2, and 1. I would like to see those numbers improve because if he gets the defensive rebound, especially if it's what we like to call the dashes, because there used to be dashes in the free throw line. If he gets at the dashes or above, that first pass of the fast break has already happened. And now he goes, and Carolina is playing at pace, which again is something that they're looking to do because it's something that they need to do this season. Because again, for the first time in a long time, Carolina really is undersized. So these aren't things that are window dressing. These aren't things, oh, I'm going to improve because I'm going to show you. These are things that Cadeau need to do for Carolina to win. And he's working on doing that, and he's done a great job at doing that. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Next up on So Long Tobacco Road, we're going to take a look at Micah Shrewsbury and Notre Dame. Probably a year ahead of schedule. This is Marcus Washington.